Good afternoon, you guys. I hope all is well. I hope everyone's staying safe. I just want to put a few things out there because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. There's so many things going on in the world right now, I don't even know where to begin. There's a lot of negativity that we have to block out to keep focus on what's really important right now. To me, staying sane mentally, physically, emotionally, and staying focused on God is what's really important. Within 24 hours of this video, sometime tomorrow, if nothing don't change, the government will be shut down. That means people will lose their unemployment benefits, people will lose their homes, people will be thrown out their houses, more people will lose their jobs, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. It's sad that we live in a world that they say the land of the free, but how free is it when we got Democrats and Republicans fighting over things that's really even irrelevant, not even really relevant? That dude O'Connell or Mitch McConnell, he need to go somewhere and sit down. He's a very negative entity and the source of the White House. And why do they have people like this running the White House who does not have the best interest of the American people at hand? Whether it's Democrats or Republicans or whoever runs this White House, because it clearly ain't just the president by itself. If a bunch of people can say, overrule the president, say, no, we don't want to give someone a certain amount of money. How do you make $1 billion deficit trying to make a pandemic stimulus relief, and then you give someone 1,200, you drop down to six, and you think 600 is going to do what for the American people? There are people who have lost their jobs, lost their homes, lost their cars. They can't work, change their businesses around. We can't do anything about this pandemic. People say pray it away. You can't pray some away that God has already ordained. We just got to ride on through this. This is something that we never seen before. This is something that we never experienced before. But this is something that God has control of, no matter how we may look at it. I think this was a learning experience for everybody. So many people are getting in touch with who they really are and maybe even understanding their family members. Some people didn't know who their children were. Some people didn't even know they had a family life because of how they chose to continue to live their life and not focus on the things that was right there around them. Do you know how many people have lost their lives right now? It's over 2 million people in California alone that they say have the coronavirus. There are no ICU beds. There are no ICU units that's clear. They got patients outside. They have patients in tents. They have doctors, but the doctors now really are saying, look, if you're going to be in a car accident, if you get hurt, you break your back, you drop your whatever, you may be in trouble because we have no beds for you. We will have to choose between who will live and die. Whoever thought in this world right now that we would see anything of going on, that people are dropping, like dying by the loads, and we're wearing masks, and the only thing we can see each other eyes, wonder what's going on and what's going to be next. What we need to do is take control of our own life and start praying and let God and let go, because tomorrow is not promised to you. And I keep on saying that because so many people are losing their lives. This year alone, I lost two relatives in Shutdown from it. And it was very devastating to me to get to go see my family within a month after I left. Then, less than 2 months, they passed away from the coronavirus, something that we didn't even know was in existence. I continue today to say that because I've changed so much, that I was going to continue to try to get in touch with people, family members, stay closer now, because we don't know what the next day is going to bring us. And I was calling one of my girlfriends, and I'm like really staying prayed up about her, because she told me she just got put in the hospital and she's in Texas with the coronavirus. I said, damn, like that's just too close to home. Like, it's just like what's next, and you can't stop it. And there's other people too, and whether people want to believe whether it's real or not, it's real. I've only talked to one physical person that I physically know had took the vaccine for this virus, and they were a healthcare nurse, and they said they were okay. The only thing they had was like a little bit of pain, like stiffness of the muscle, and the way they stick you with it. If you have allergies or anything like that, it has been said that you should not take the test. I personally want to see how far we'll go, and within the next 21 days, when the other person or the people get the next 21 days, what's going to happen. there's so many things that's getting ready to change, and we can think what we want to think. The world will never be the same again. I probably will wear a mask for the rest of my life now because I have asthma and other issues as well. I am considered a high risk patient. That's why, with me, I watch where I go, when I go. I'm OCD. When I come in, I keep my hands washed 24/7. I did this before this broke out. I take like 10 showers a day, baths or whatever. I did this before it broke out. If I go out, I come back in. If I sat or been in someone present, even walk through the air, I take my clothes off immediately and I shower. It's just something I've always done. Say it's OCD. I'm not quite sure, but it's just me. We need to practice those habits whether we get vaccine or not, because just like this occurs, something more deadlier could occur next time and the next time, and we just don't know. I'm just saying this because I pray that everybody stay set, prayed up, and I just pray that everybody stay focused. I know also that you guys seen several videos that I've been releasing. I'm just doing a recap over the years and the things that I've experienced over the last couple of years that I had to endure, even through this pandemic. A lot of people know that I have been stalked for several years, and this year God gave me victory over my stalker, which was Steve Harvey. I'm doing a recap to allow people to know what had transpired and what went on, because there's a lot of people want to say things or videos or whatever, but you don't really know me. I'm really not used to that. I'm not here to justify videos. I am who I am. My story is my story. I clearly had said for years that I was trying to write a book because of all these things that had transpired and went on. I didn't know from the beginning to the end. I didn't know how it was going to end. Because now that I proved my truth, and I feel like I cleared my own name, which I'll go further into that later, but they're able to get a restraining order to prove my truth, and there was certain people that was around me that I thought had my best interest. They didn't. God sent me an honest judge, and that honest judge, I'm so grateful. There are still honest people in the world, and we still need to know that as well. We also need to stay focused on anything that we believe in, and whether you try, like if you say if something's going on and you trying to tell the police, or you trying to tell a judge, you trying to tell a lawyer, or even if you trying to tell a friend and they don't hear you, tell God, He'll hear you. When it's your time, He will make divine order drop and be like it's supposed to be. No man can change your destination, and no man can stop what God has for you. I can clearly tell you right now, I see so many things a lot clearer, and I'm not saying I'm perfect because I still have a long way to go. But there are so many things getting ready to happen right now, good, bad, and different, and I'm ready for them all. And I hope you guys stay ready. I hope you stay focused. I hope you stay prayed up. I pray that you stay safe. I pray that you keep your family safe. I pray that you keep your proper PPE on so that you can, stay safe as much as you can. I just put this out here because in 24 hours, we don't know what the world's going to turn like and what's going to happen. If there is no decision made in the White House at the end of tomorrow night, then there will be a government shutdown. And then what will be next? Only thing we can do now is stay focused and try to pray and pray to God that there will be a resolution and some type of peace, especially to help the people who have lost their jobs, who don't have any type of income, who don't have no place to live. I was out here watching the news where they showed these ladies where they had lost their job and they had their children. It was like 12 families in one home. And the police just came and drug all these people outside with no heart, no compassion, not any empathy. What is our world really coming to? We're supposed to be the land of the free, but they can't even help the United States of America to even pass a bill of such magnitude of $9 billion, and you want to give American people 200 when Trump said 2,000. What would be wrong with that when you got businesses that are going out of, they don't have a business anymore. They don't have anything to go back to. So you guys are going to pay into businesses that are going out of business, and people have already been laid off and lose their house, their home, their cars. It makes no sense. We have to start paying attention all the way around who we put into office in Republicans and Democrats, because for whatever reason, I guess those two parties will always stay separate. Maybe one day it will be a uniting of people that it will not be worried about whether we're Republicans or we're Democrats. What they will be worried about, what is best for the American people. That's all what I'm saying right now. All this extra stuff they doing is really a waste of time. We have people in the White House and all in these different offices, but they're worried about lining their own pockets, but they're not worried about the American people. But they're working American people. The people got to pay their taxes. Everybody got to do everything they're supposed to do, what they supposed to do for the American government. But where is the American government, and when are they going to start taking care of their people? God bless you guys. I got a couple of more videos where I saw people ask questions. Y'all can catch up when you want to. The recaps I'll be doing is things that I had already talked about of me being stalked, but because my page got snatched down, and I'll tell you guys why, I'm just putting those videos back out there. As well, you guys can reach me on Anchor Podcasts and other podcasts as well. You know, I'll be on the mic rocking it with Geneva. We'll be back here and there on. We just decided to take a break because it's coming up to the new year. The new year is a new beginning for me. It's a new start. It's a new focus. So the videos that I'm going to put out in the next couple of days is just things that have already been taped. I just didn't publish them. Some of the things were in the past where I had been stalked, and things that I'm talking about now to show you where I've been through. But I'm not being real detailed in a lot of the videos right now because I'm in the process of writing. Because at the end of it, I feel like when God gave me a restraining order against Steve Harvey, I was vindicated. That proved that he was stalking me, harassing me. I never tried to extort nothing, no, nor did I ever conspire anything against him. And as a man, he could even try to make that right. That's who he is. Never sit up there and think someone is someone of credibility because they're a celebrity. If they're human, they'll lie just like the next person. You guys take care. Be blessed. Stay safe. Um, let's all stay prayed up because this time tomorrow, we don't know what's going to happen. But whatever's happened is all in God's divine order and God's divine time. My question again is, when is the Democrats and Republicans going to put their bull crap to the side and be worried about what is best for the American people? Not one side got more power than the other. What's going on? What's going to be better? What's going to help the American people? Red, white, blue, green, purple, orange, black, it doesn't matter. What are they going to do to help the American people instead of worry about who got the biggest egos and trying to pay all the big people and just pissing on the little people while they're sitting up here trying to struggle, survive, and got all these babies to take care of? It makes no sense. God bless you guys. I'll be releasing a couple more videos soon. Looking forward to the new year, new start, new beginning. God bless.